Hey, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you tune into this video. Welcome to Testimony Tuesday with Hanisha. Listen, I am so happy and so blessed. The sun is shining. It's about 60 degrees in Ohio, and you know that's like really rare. But we are in the month of March, so you know it's unpredictable. You never know what you're gonna get here in Ohio. So I just roll with it, and I'm grateful for it. So I take it. I'm gonna take some sunshine today, and I'm looking forward to it too because my birthday is tomorrow. Yes, Pisces team Pisces all day. So I am first and foremost grateful and blessed to have God allow me to have another year around the sun. And as they say, another solar return. I am, no words can describe my gratitude and how grateful I am, even despite of my aches and pains. Hubby asked me, are you feeling like your age yet? And I said, yeah, I actually woke up to some unexpected back pain. But nonetheless, I'm blessed. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to stress. It is what it is. I'm going to work on it and try to work out the kinks. But anyway, quick disclaimer, this video may be just a little bit lengthier than my other videos have been. So I'm not going to apologize for that, because today I want to have a moment, a moment of honesty. Me being super transparent about some things that have been going on in my life, or some things that I have been battling lately in my life. And I'm gonna say pretty much all my life. Even I can go back as far as my childhood. I'm gonna say maybe like after age 10 or around age 10, somewhere around there, I started to gain weight. And a lot of people like to call that baby fat. And so like I say, I gained some weight, and my cousins, or my mom actually called me a little Buddha, because I was like, I'm short. I'm not a tall woman, but I was short, and I had this little round belly. And I'm not gonna lie, I love food, okay? As some people call themselves, I'm a foodie. I love to eat, but I don't consider myself to be gluttonous, where I'm just like snacking and I'm eating large portions of food like all day. Like, that's not what I do. And again, I want to stop real quick, and I don't want to be all over the place. I want to say me being transparent about my weight, I don't want to ever be offensive to anyone else about anything regarding that, because that is a sensitive topic. And again, I don't want to be offensive. I'm not trying to be. What I'm simply doing is speaking my truth about my journey and my struggle with my weight. So please do not take anything that I say in this video offensively. Please do not. I'm not personally attacking anyone for their weight, or if you are struggling with your weight. I hope, my prayer is that through me being transparent and sharing my struggle with my weight, that it will inspire you to embark on a journey, a weight loss journey with me. And we can help and encourage each other along this journey, because this shit is hard. Like I say, not to sound redundant, I have been battling and struggling with my weight as far back as a child. Like I said, probably around 10 years old on up. And so, going back to when I was 10, I gained that weight. And so, it's easier. Metabolism works a lot better. When you're a child, for the most part, unless you have some other disorders or diseases going on. And for me, I think around when I reached the age of 12, I, grew a little bit taller, and, I slimmed, thinned out a little bit. So that was cool. And then I'm not gonna lie, I was a very active child. I was always outside, playing, playing jump rope, or we was swinging on the swings in the playground, or I was riding my bike or roller skating around the neighborhood, climbing trees. I was a little bit of a tomboy, a little bit, but I was still a girly girl too. But so things kind of evened out for me. And throughout the years, as a teenager, I pretty much stayed and maintained my weight. It was decent. I was okay with it. Really wasn't too overweight as a teenager. But then, in my 20s, I had started noticing that I was gaining some weight. Now, again, I've always been a foodie, okay? So I do like ice cream, I do like pizza, I like pasta, I like Asian food, I like soul food. I'm a foodie, okay? Anything that tastes good. And then it doesn't help because I know how to cook too. So, and then mom was a great cook. I learned from her, my grandmother, a few of my aunts in the family were good cooks as well. Dad wasn't bad either, so, we all like food, it runs in the family. We just some foodies. But, I never really was into junk food though, surprisingly. I did like dessert and snack, pastries, things like that, but I really didn't start indulging in like sweets until like, I would say like my early 30s, early to middle, like mid 30s. My sweet tooth cravings like really became really bad and out of nowhere. I don't know why. But so going back to my 20s, I started, gaining weight. And before I knew it, I had like jumped up like maybe 4 or 5 like dress sizes. And I'm like, damn, this kind of happened overnight. And I'm like, okay, this is the biggest I've ever been. And so I, became proactive. And I'm like, okay, let me develop some type of workout regimen. Let me, stick to maybe just, let me do a solid 3 meals, cut my portions a little bit. And again, I never was like a heavy eater, but I can eat. I'm not a shy girl. I like to eat. And so, I just was more mindful and conscious of what I was eating, how much of it I was eating, and what I was putting into my body. And I also increased my water intake, which is so important along the weight loss journey and just in general for your overall health and well-being. Your water intake is like so important, along with you putting the right things in your body. But for me, so in my 20s, I started this workout regimen. I developed some type of meal plan for myself. Now, I did this all on my own, okay? I didn't have the help of a trainer at the time, not the first time. So to sum it up, because this video could be like super long and I don't want a super long video, but to sum it up, I successfully lost weight 3 times. And so 2 times in my 20s. So my early 20s, like I say, I got proactive. I developed a workout regimen and it worked. The weight came off. I got back down. I was feeling good, looking good, and everything was cool. And then I got complacent. I got a little lazy. I fell back and, I fell off of my workouts and kind of slacked off. And so before you knew it, I gained weight again. And this time I gained even more. And so again, got back on it, developed a workout regimen. This time I did enlist the help of a personal trainer. Went to him for a while, but then I ended up moving to Georgia for a little under 2 years. And so, I stopped going to him. But again, I had remembered the things that he had showed me. So I had kept my workout regimen. And then when I was in Georgia, it was really weird. And I'm like, I wish whatever I did, whatever switch that I flipped in my body internally when I moved to Georgia, I wish I could do that shit again, because it's like I lost so much weight effortlessly. Like, out of nowhere, like almost not even being funny, like it's almost as if I was cheating because I really wasn't trying. I did work out a little bit, but not as much as I had in the past. But one thing I could say, when I was in Georgia, I was out there chasing my dreams, pursuing my dreams. So I was always on the go, always doing auditions, always out networking, trying to meet and rub elbows with different people. So I was always on the go. But anybody that lives or that's from Georgia, Georgia like has so many like soul food joints. And if you a foodie like me and you love soul food, like it's some spots, okay? Big Daddy's, Folks, what other ones? I want to say This Is It. Was that one too? It was so many, but I ain't gonna lie, Big Daddy's was one of my favorites. So shout out to Big Daddy's on Old National Highway. I just gotta put it out there. Was one of my favorites. So I was always eating cobbler or fried fish dinners or greens and mac and cheese. Yeah. And then again, not to mention, I gotta say it again, I know how to cook. So I will cook those things for myself as well. But it's like I lost weight so easily without even really trying. I don't know, maybe it was the Georgia heat. So that was like in my early, like mid 30s, okay? And so fast forward, I moved back to Cleveland. I moved back to Ohio from Georgia. And it's like as soon as I freaking moved back here, I started to pack on the pounds, like out of no fucking where, excuse my language, but it was just like I was gaining 5-10 pounds, like seemed like I was gaining, and I know I'm exaggerating, but it was like I was gaining like 5 pounds a damn week. And I'm like, I'm not even eating that much, no more than I normally did when I was in Georgia. Like, I'm a foodie, like I'm gonna eat, but it was like I was gaining so much weight. Now I don't know if it was because maybe it was emotional weight gain, because I was going through some things. I had to move back here financially. I experienced some financial hardship, so I moved back here. And then on top of that, my mother was ill. Okay, she was still alive at this time, but she was ill. So she was so happy that I came back home. I was happy. It was like bittersweet. I was happy because I wanted to be with my mother and, care for her. And, we had a very tight-knit relationship. So I wanted to be there for her. But, it was a lot going on. So like I say, it was kind of, the move back was kind of bittersweet. And so I don't know if it was, like I said, the emotions going on. So I was emotionally eating. But like I said, I wasn't eating no more than I normally did. But again, the pounds just kept coming. I think when I moved back to Ohio, I was probably like 156. And then I would say in months time, I jumped up to like 195. Okay, so that's, you do the math, that's, a lot of weight in less than 6 months, probably. And so, as time went on, I tried to get on it again, work out. So I would lose a little bit, then I gain more. Lose a couple pounds, gain 10 more. So it's just been back and forth, endless cycle, like I say, since my mid 30s. And so fast forward, like I said, my birthday tomorrow, I am celebrating chapter 44. And so, it's just been an uphill battle for me. And then within that time frame, I was also diagnosed with Hashimoto's, or hypothyroidism. And so for those of you who don't know what that is, that affects your thyroid, and your thyroid regulates your metabolism. And so with it being slow, it's super harder for me to lose weight. And again, I'm not making any excuses. I know people that have lost a tremendous amount of weight, who weigh more than me. You really have to be consistent. And I know that you have to be consistent, and you have to be super dedicated to your weight loss journey and to your overall health. And you have to be consistent with those lifestyle changes. So I'm not saying that because I have Hashimoto's or I have PCOS, that's another thing that it's what's called polycystic ovarian syndrome, and a lot of ladies are affected by that can slow down or hinder the weight loss process. And so, and then on top of me eating sugar, you know what I'm saying? So, and being a foodie, again, I don't eat. If you look at me, you would think I was eating like at the buffets, like all day, every day. That's not the case for me. And I'm not knocking nobody to do that. Again, I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm speaking on my weight loss journey or my struggles with my weight. But, you know, with those things compiled, it is super hard for me, but it's not to say that it can't be done. And so for my new year coming up, I have decided to really get serious, really buckle down, and set a workout regimen for myself. So I'm actually out here running a few errands, or about to run a few errands. And one of the places I'm going to visit is the YMCA. And I'm also going to probably go to Planet Fitness or Lifetime and just see what their memberships or subscriptions are, how much they are, and see if I can get a quick tutorial around the gym and really focus on my problem areas. So my arms, my sides, my back, you know, my hips, child, ain't going nowhere, okay? And I don't want them to. I love my hips. But I want to shave some of this, as I say, shave some of this meat off of them hips. You know, and just overall, just get back to me, get back to feeling well. And I'm not, when I say get back to me, I'm not striving to be the young 20-year-old hot Hanisha that I was, okay? But really being the best version of me, and feeling good in my 40s. So because I still feel like I'm 44 or about to be 44 years young. And I feel like with God's blessing, I still have a whole lot of life ahead of me. And I want to be the best. I want to strive to be the best version of me, be the healthiest version of myself. And like I say, I hope and pray with me sharing my weight struggles or my struggle with my weight, that it will help and inspire you, because I know, like I say, I always pray before I come before this camera and record these videos, and I always pray for God to give me something or help me deliver a message to the people, what they need to hear, not just what I want to say, what they need to hear, what you all need to hear. And I know somebody out here needs to hear this today, needs that encouragement. Maybe you've been feeling down because you just like, losing this weight is like super impossible. And I'm gonna be honest, I felt like that. I have felt like that lately because I have gained so much weight. For me, I am a short lady. I'm only 5'3", okay? So not a lot of height there. And I'm proud of how tall I am. I'm cool with it. But you know, I have been in those dark places where I'm just like, you know what, well, forget it. I'm just gonna be fat. I don't care. You know, and then I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, I don't like this, okay? Now, don't get it twisted. I'm going to say this, and this is so important too. You have to love yourself no matter where you are in life. I don't care if you are physically fit. I don't care if you are morbidly obese. You have to still love the core of you. Love and appreciate the person you are, the core of you, your heart. And so I love me. And I appreciate me. I just know that I can do better. There's always room for improvement and room for growth. And I know that in that area of my life, as far as my weight and my health, there is definitely room for improvement. And I want to show up for myself and take the necessary steps to pour back into myself and strive to be, like I say, be the best version of Hanisha that I can be. You know, like I say, I'm embarking on this new year, this new chapter 44. And so I want to make it a great chapter. And that's not to say that I'm not going to encounter any challenges, even with my weight. I may encounter some challenges, through my weight loss journey. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna be one of those people though that's gonna post like, you know, you're not gonna see me on with my camera posting up talking about, hey y'all, I'm in the gym today and I'm working out, or you know, it's work. Now I have done that, and I'm not talking about nobody who documents their weight loss journey. That's cool if that works for you, and maybe you have some followers that they may need to see that. They may want to see that. But for me this time, I'm really striving to kind of go inward and really just stay focused and grounded, and really focus on what's ahead of me as far as this journey, this weight loss journey. So, you know, once I reach my goal, because I am going to reach that goal. I'm putting it out there. I'm claiming it. Once I reach my goal, and only God and I know what that goal is, I will post before, because I actually worked out the other day, and I've been working out at home too, but I know I need to mix it up. But I did take a before, to document. I've taken a couple pictures, but I haven't posted them. But I took one, recently, I think it was yesterday or the day before, when I worked out, and, you know, just to document, okay, this is where I started, and this is where I am now. So I want to just embark on this weight loss journey. Like I say, really stay focused and grounded, and really go hard and push myself. And, you know, I'm not going to say that I'm never going to post anything along this journey. I may even come back on here and do a video, and hopefully my face will be slimmer or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So you can like physically see the progress. But like I said, I really just want to stay focused and just handle my business, you know, and stand on it, and really do what I need to do, and stop playing, you know. And it's, you know, and stop feeling down about it, you know, because I'm gonna be honest, there's different weight loss methods that, you know, may work for you, and it may not work for me. You know, I know there are different weight loss medications out there now that's available to some people if you can afford it, or if your health insurance covers it. I personally, I know my doctor, she actually, I was approved for one of the weight loss medications, one of the injections, and I'm gonna be honest, I tried it for 1 week. 1 week, and I know that you have to give those medications time, just like you do with any herbal supplements. You have to give it time to work in your system. But for me, my system and my immune system is super crazy, like sensitive, that during the first week I experienced some unpleasant side effects. It felt like food was just sitting like right here, and that wasn't working for me. And so I made an executive decision for myself, as an advocate for myself, to stop taking that medication. And then I also, being honest, you know, transparent with you all, I was also approved for the weight loss surgery, you know, because according to the BMI, I'm morbidly obese. And so, with that, you know, I've had several surgeries in my life. No weight loss surgeries, though. I just really don't want to go under the knife. And again, like I say, in the past, I have successfully lost weight on my own naturally through hard work and dedication, and working out and curbing, you know, making some lifestyle changes 3 times. This 4th time, honey, baby, child, this shit is hard, and it's not easy for me. And so I'm really gonna have to, like I said, I'm gonna have to switch it up and go to the gym. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a person that really likes to go to the gym, because I'm kind of like a germaphobe a little bit. But I know that this time I'm gonna have to switch it up. So I'm gonna continue to work out at home, and then a few days out of the week I'm gonna have to hit that gym, because it's just some equipment that they have that I don't have at home. And you know, I can get creative and modify some of the workouts and do some things at home, but I would like to have access to some of the, you know, equipment that they have at those gyms that could like help propel me along, or help me get the desired results that I'm looking for a little bit quicker. I know it's not going to be fast, but a little bit quicker if I can, you know. So, but, you know, I'm not going to rule out the surgery thing. I really don't know. I'm going to be honest, y'all. I really want to do it without going under the knife. I do. And I know some people that have had weight loss surgery and have had success with it, and they look amazing. And I'm not going to say it was easy for them. That's hard too. But you know, for me personally, I want to avoid it if I can. If at all possible, you know. So I really want to come on here and share that with you all. Like I say, I know somebody out there needed to hear this, needed that encouragement. Listen, none of our journeys, no two journeys are the same. Okay, your journey is tailor-made for you. Your challenges, your struggles, your triumphs are tailor-made for you. And I just want to encourage you, whatever you're battling, whether it is weight loss, or it's some type of illness, or financially, or whatever you're battling, I want to come on here and encourage you. Just keep going. You know, I always say that in most of my videos that I post, but I really want to drive that point home. Keep going. Don't give up, because like I say, I've been in those dark places. I've been down and out and crying and really just wanting to give up. And like I say, the way I'm wired, I just can't give up. I'm not a quitter. You know, I may have my moments where I may physically lie on the floor and cry, or lay in my bed and you know, get down and out, or contemplate, you know, or just do some reflecting. Okay, honor yourself, honor your feelings, take the necessary time to assess your feelings, to process your feelings. They are valid, they are real, but also take the time to, even if you need to strategize or try to create some type of plan for yourself, to move past that and to keep moving forward. Okay, because you know, we all have our days, but those days don't last. You know, we just had snow the other day, just to kind of, you know, compare, just to show you that storms don't last always. You know, we have our good days, we have our bad days, and then we have some more good days after that. You know, so just keep going, stay encouraged, encourage yourself, make sure that you're pouring back into yourself, whether it's you saying daily positive affirmations, or you doing something nice for yourself. And don't feel bad if you want to treat yourself to some ice cream or a slice of pizza. Do that, but do everything in moderation. You know, if you want some pizza, maybe have one, maybe two slices, and not the whole pizza. You know what I'm saying? Or if you go like me, I love Mitchell's ice cream here in Cleveland. I don't know if you familiar with Mitchell's ice cream, but one of my favorite ice cream places to go for ice cream. And you know, instead of, you know, getting that double scoop or that triple, just do one. You know, so it's okay. You just, and when I say you, I'm speaking for myself too. You have to just learn how to do things in moderation. And maybe some days you have to skip that ice cream or that pizza. You know what I'm saying? So, just, you know, stay encouraged. Do the necessary things to pour back into yourself, and to just love on yourself, no matter where you are. So, you know, like I say, if you are struggling with your weight, still love yourself. You look in that mirror and tell yourself you are worthy. You are deserving of all things good. You know, and like I say, the more you tell yourself that, the more you start to believe it too. You know, still treat yourself good, you know. So anyway, my battery is about to die. So I know I've been on here long enough, so I'm gonna have to cut it off. So I just want to say again, thank you for you all. I have some new subscribers, so I want to thank you all for liking and subscribing to Testimony Tuesday with Hanisha. I hope and pray that my channel, my videos have blessed you in some sort of way, or has uplifted your spirits. And I hope and pray that I continue to encourage you and inspire inspire you to share your testimony and your story with everyone, because you never know who's watching, you never know who's listening to you, and you never know who you're going to inspire. So with that being said, much love. Like, share, and subscribe. Drop some comments, please, if you feel led to. Also, you may see the shirt that I'm wearing. I am hosting a women's retreat. It's actually Beautiful Peace, second annual Women's Self-Love Spiritual Retreat that is going to be held in person in Ohio, in Beechwood, Ohio, Friday, May 3rd and Saturday, May 4th. The tickets are on sale now on eventbrite.com, and I've actually added a little discount on top of those tickets. If you add the promo code SELF-LOVE for me, that's SELF-LOVE, the number 4, me. Add that when you go to check out for your tickets. Put that in the promo code, put that promo code in, and you will receive that discount off of your tickets. And I look forward to seeing you. Also, if you want to donate, you can also donate to the second annual Women's Self-Love Spiritual Retreat. You can go, and that's on Eventbrite as well. You can go to Eventbrite, look up Beautiful Peace second annual Women's Self-Love Spiritual Retreat donations, and you can donate as little or as much as you're led to. And you can also Zelle if you prefer to do it that way. I can list those details in the description. So with that, I gotta go, y'all. Let me run these errands. I know it's getting late. Oh my god, it's like 5:30. Let me get out of here. Much love to you guys. Peace, positivity. I'm sending out much peace, love, and positivity. As always, positive vibes, good energy. I love you guys, and I look forward to doing Testimony Tuesday with Hanisha next week. All right, y'all have a restful and peaceful evening, or enjoy the rest of your day or afternoon or whatever. I love y'all. Much love. Peace.